The National Basketball Association has been home to some of the most talented and accomplished athletes in the world. Unfortunately, a few of these players have found themselves on the wrong side of the law, resulting in time spent in jail. From major drug-related offenses to violent crimes, these 7 NBA players are a stark reminder of the consequences of one's actions. In this video, we will explore their time in the NBA and the crimes that ultimately landed them in jail. As you know about the recent events with Ja Morant, we take a look at other places and what landed them in trouble. Number 7. J.R. Smith. Former NBA star J.R. Smith had a lengthy career in the league, playing for the New Orleans Hornets, Denver Nuggets, New York Knicks, Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Los Angeles Lakers. In 2016, he was charged with reckless driving after his car hit a motorcycle and injured 2 people. Smith was sentenced to 90 days in jail, and his license was suspended for 1 year. He was also ordered to pay a fine of $2,000 and serve 200 hours of community service. Smith spent 30 days in prison before being released. Number 6. O.J. Mayo. The former star O.J. Mayo spent 6 seasons in the NBA playing for both the Memphis Grizzlies and Milwaukee Bucks. In 2014, he was sentenced to jail time after being found guilty of receiving impermissible benefits from financial advisor Christian Dawkins. The benefits that he received included cash payments and other items such as vacations and luxury cars. Mayo served a 2-month sentence in a Wisconsin prison before being released. He currently does not play in the NBA. Number 5. Kenny Anderson. Former star Kenny Anderson spent 14 seasons in the NBA before finding himself in legal trouble. The 2-time All-Star point guard had been accused of not paying more than $500,000 in child support and was later arrested for failure to pay. Anderson was found guilty and sentenced to serve 3 months in jail for his crimes. Fortunately for Anderson, he was released after only 45 days. He retired from the NBA shortly afterwards, leaving behind an impressive career. Number 4. Delonte West. The former NBA star Delonte West spent 8 seasons in the league and most notably was part of the Cleveland Cavaliers team with LeBron James. Unfortunately, his off-court troubles eventually caught up to him and led to his downfall. In 2009, West was arrested in Maryland for gun possession and later that year pleaded guilty to 2 weapons charges. As a result, he was sentenced to 8 months of home detention and 40 hours of community service. Despite having his sentence reduced, West was unable to gain control of his life and continued to find himself in trouble with the law. In 2015, he was arrested in Texas on charges of disorderly conduct and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Since then, West has been able to stay out of trouble and has been focusing on getting his life back on track. Number 3. Gilbert Arenas. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas was one of the most recognizable figures in professional basketball during his time in the league. The 6'4" point guard played for the Washington Wizards, Orlando Magic, and Memphis Grizzlies from 2001 to 2012. During his 11-year career, Arenas was a 3-time NBA All-Star, a 2-time member of the All-NBA team, and a recipient of the Most Improved Player award. Unfortunately, Arenas ran into trouble with the law in December of 2009 when he brought guns into the locker room of the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C., an incident which ended his tenure with the Wizards. He pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor gun possession charge and received 30 days in a halfway house. While he avoided jail time, he was suspended for the remainder of the 2009-2010 season and all but ended his career in the NBA. Number 2. Javaris Crittenton. Former NBA star Javaris Crittenton played in the league for 4 years, but his time was cut short after he was involved in a deadly shooting incident. In 2011, Crittenton and former Washington Wizards teammate Gilbert Arenas were suspended for a locker room argument where both had pulled guns on each other. Later that year, Crittenton faced more serious charges after he shot and killed an innocent bystander in Atlanta. He was sentenced to 23 years in prison for voluntary manslaughter, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm during a crime. Number 1. Lamar Odom. The former star of the Los Angeles Lakers, Lamar Odom, was one of the best players in the NBA for many years. Unfortunately, he found himself in trouble with the law in 2016 when he was arrested for DUI. Odom spent 14 seasons in the NBA, averaging 13.3 points and 8.4 rebounds per game over the course of his career. His legal troubles may have cost him any chance at making the Basketball Hall of Fame, but his legacy will live on with those who remember his contributions to the NBA. Odom played for the Lakers from 2004-2011 before playing for the Dallas Mavericks and the Clippers. He was with the Clippers during his DUI incident, which occurred in the San Fernando Valley. Odom had a BLAK of 8, the legal limit in California. He eventually pleaded no contest and was sentenced to 3 years probation, although he did not spend any time in jail for this crime. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, please consider subscribing to our channel. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you can see all of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.